guys, it's Tammy, and guess what? Today is day 17 on the 21-day war on sugar. I can't believe I'm already on day 17. Time flew by so fast. You guys, don't waste your days away. Get out there, do something positive. Doesn't matter what it is. Just don't sit on the couch and waste that day away. It's not a life. Trust me, it's not a life. Live every day to the fullest. I can't express that enough. So today, I want to talk about some of my favorite desserts that I used to eat. And no wonder I got to 361 pounds. I didn't get that way by eating broccoli, that's for sure. So yeah, and then a Q&A, because I've been getting a lot of questions and stuff, and maybe this might help some of the new people out to get more familiar with me and familiar with the keto diet and everything like that. So let's get into what I used to eat. Now, when I looked these up the other day, I couldn't believe it. What was I thinking? But I wasn't thinking. I didn't really care. I just wanted that yummy goodness, sugary stuff. So here we go. Ready? So we all love Culver's. Culver's is in Wisconsin. And Culver's is an ice cream burger joint, and it is really, really good. And they have a really good turtle sundae. That's what I used to get. The 2-scoop turtle sundae is 1,039 calories and 87 grams of sugar. Then my other favorite was their famous concrete mixers, which is basically like a McFlurry from McDonald's. And I used to get the tall. I used to get the chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup. And that was 1,420 calories and 147 grams of sugar. Yeah. Oh, and we can't forget the Wendy's large chocolate frosty, the chocolate one. Oh my God, 580 calories and 79 grams of sugar. Yeah, in a large frosty. Then McDonald's was another favorite of mine. The McFlurry, the Oreo one. I used to get a large, 690 calories and 85 grams of sugar. Cinnabon, when you go to the mall and or you go to the store and they got the big Cinnabons. Oh my gosh, they are so good. But 880 calories and 59 grams of sugar. Burger King, Oreo shakes, the 12-ounce size, 570 calories, 76 grams of sugar. Now, I didn't always, do fast food stuff, because sometimes I had to be on the cheap and I had to get my fix in. Well, those Nestle drumsticks, especially the ones with the caramel inside were my favorite, but just the vanilla one alone was 290 calories and 20 grams of sugar, and I used to eat 2 or 3 of those at a crack. Ben & Jerry's, I think it's called the Americone Dream. The whole pint I used to eat. The whole pint, and that's 1,120 calories and 112 grams of sugar. Yes, and of course I'm going to save the best for last. This was my weakness, my love. So glad I departed from that love now. Double stuffed Oreos. I mean, you guys, you couldn't just have the regular stuff. You got to get the double stuff. Well, the serving size is 2 cookies. Yeah. Who just eats 2 cookies? Not this chick. I ate the whole package. I used to put it in a big bowl, like a mixing bowl, like when you're making like frosting or whatever, in a big bowl. And then I take like about a half a gallon of 2% milk, pour it over the whole package in the bowl, let it sit for like 3-4 minutes to get that little soggy, but you still had some of that crunchiness going on. And I used to eat it like cereal. The whole package, 2,800 calories and 260 grams of sugar. Yeah, I had a sweet tooth. I really did. I am so glad that I have found the ketogenic diet because I don't have those cravings anymore. I mean, yeah, once in a while they'll trigger. Like yesterday, like I said, with strawberries, sugar craving, but I got through it. But if I want that sugar option, there are keto alternatives out there, and that's why I love this diet. If and when I do have a sugar craving, I can whip up a fat bomb like no tomorrow. Which I have one coming the day after I make on the day 22. Actually, I will be making a video on a low calorie fat bomb that is less than 30 calories just to satisfy that sweet tooth when you do not have enough calories or macros left for the day. It is so good. So good. But yeah, so I had a sweet tooth. Big time. So let's get on to the Q&A. So lately I've been getting a lot of questions, whether it be personal or anything about the ketogenic diet. So I am just going to spit out these questions for you. So here we go. It says, how old are you and do you have any kids? I am 44 years old. I was born on August 8th, 1973. I am a Leo. I have 2 kids. I have a son who's 24 and I have a daughter who is 14. What's it like living with hypothyroidism? I can't tell you what it's like to live with hypothyroidism now, but I could tell you what it was like before I was diagnosed in 2013. I really didn't know I had hypothyroidism, even though I had all the signs. I was tired. I would sleep for 10 hours. I would wake up and I would have to take a nap, and my naps would last for like 2 or 3 hours. I just felt really bleh all the time. I always felt like just like really crappy. I would gain weight like there was no tomorrow, and I knew it was from my diet. I knew it was from my diet too. But I gained 50 pounds in 2 years and it was unbelievable. I mean, my diet had a big part in it, but I'm glad I got it under control now. I know that there are more symptoms to being hypo. My hair used to fall out before I was diagnosed. Oh, great. Now it's starting to rain. So yeah. I really can't explain what it's like living with hypothyroidism now because I cleaned up my diet and I am now in hyper mode. I go for tests next week and find out if I'm in optimal range or not, or if we have to make adjustments with my medication or not. Up to my endocrinologist. So how tall are you? I am 5'10". What is your goal weight? My goal weight was 190. I am now currently, as of this morning, at 184. I look deflated, but it's mostly skin that is doing it. The loose skin that I have. So I still look healthy. I mean, my arms, they look good, but, still got the loose skin. Working on that. But other than that, I don't know if I'm going to keep going or not. I really don't know. I don't know yet. And most people, they have a number in mind. I had a number in mind. I look good. 184. I took a hard look in the mirror today, and it's mostly loose skin, and that's why I look so deflated. So I don't know if I'm going to go more or not, or try to stay the same way. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. So what do you think of protein bars on keto? If I had to go with a protein bar, it would have to be Quest. I like Quest products. I used to eat Quest protein bars when I was doing If It Fits Your Mouth. I like them. They're okay. Some of them do taste a little chalky, like bleh. But there are some good ones out there. But if you think about it, guys, if you're doing the ketogenic diet, that is a lot of carbs to be wasting away on a protein bar. And usually places that sell Quest bars sell almonds. So get some almonds or get some nuts instead. So yeah, that's what I think about protein bars on the ketogenic diet. How many grams of sugar should you be eating on the ketogenic diet? I don't count sugars. I keep my carbs below 50 grams total, not net. It keeps me in ketosis, keeps me in that fat burning zone. So yeah, some days my sugars could be 10, some days my sugars could be 15, 20. I don't keep track. I just keep track of carbs. It's one less number I have to keep track of. Um, how much water should I drink? Um, you always go by the color of your pee. Now, with people with heart failure, this is going to be a little difficult because most of you guys are on diuretics. Diuretics forces the water out. It's going to make your pee clear. So you got to make sure you're drinking enough water with your diuretics. But for us normal people, go by the color of your pee. If your pee is dark yellow and it smells, you're dehydrated. If your pee is clear, you're overhydrating yourself and you're flushing out electrolytes. You want to have your pee the color of straw to light color of straw. That's the perfect zone. Some people say drink half your body weight in ounces. If I were to do that, that would put me at roughly around 90 ounces of water. If I drink 90 ounces of water, I would be dehydrated. I need at least a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. So I always go by the color of my pee. How do I get the calories I need to be in a calorie deficit? I've always said this, the best calculator that I love is macronutrientcalculator.com. Plug in all your information, how many pounds a week you want to lose, and boom, it tells you how many calories you need. Then you go to the bottom and you'll see percentages, and that is total carbs, not net. Do I count net carbs or total carbs? Like I said before, I count total carbs. The reason why I count total carbs is because of the whole marketing scheme of, oh, this contains 4 net carbs and this contains 10 net carbs. You know, like Now Cookies, KNOW, Now Cookies. Their cookies have 40 total carbs, but through some magical unicorn math, when subtracting sugar, alcohols, and subtracting the fiber, it comes out to 4 grams of net carbs. Now, if I was counting net carbs, technically, I could have 5 of those cookies. But I'd be putting myself at over 200 grams of carbs, which would knock me out of ketosis. So even still, if I wanted that Now cookie, which I totally don't believe in because when they first came out, they were using real chocolate chips in their cookies, not the fake ones that they use now. So they lied to the consumer. So I do not believe in their products. But if I were to have one, I would have 40 grams of carbs. I'd still have 10 grams of carbs left over for the day. But that's why I count total carbs, because of the marketing and the consumerism that people have flipped the whole net carb theory around. What should my heart rate be for fat burning? That all depends on each person. A healthy person, a normal person, you take 220 minus your age. That is your maximum heart rate. My heart rate, because I do have heart failure, because of the medication that I'm on, it does lower my heart rate down. So it's very hard for me to get up there in the higher limits. I usually keep my heart rate between 120 and 150, and I'm good. I really don't believe in the whole heart rate thing. As long as I keep my heart rate above 120, I am good. What cardio is best for fat burning? Now, this is a good one because you see all the videos. Oh, HIIT cardio is the best for fat burning. Oh, CrossFit's the best. Oh, running and jogging is the best. Oh, weightlifting is the best. You guys, for cardio, whatever you love to do, stick with it. I don't like CrossFit. I tried it. It's not for me. If I had to go to the gym every day to do CrossFit, I would be so bored and I would give up. Same thing with plyometrics. Plyometrics is a bunch of jumping exercises, jumping on boxes and things. I don't jump, so I'm not going to like it. So I like doing the cardio that I love to do. And if you love doing a certain type of cardio, you're going to stick with it and you're going to be burning fat. All right. Why are you doing the war on sugar? I am doing the war on sugar because I like to challenge myself. In the gym, I like to challenge myself physically. This war on sugar is a challenge mentally, let me tell you. And I have to keep on challenging myself every day. I have to challenge myself. I can't just settle. I settled for 10 years with my ex. Thought that, okay, this is what life has thrown at me and I'm just going to, stick with it. I challenge myself every day now. It's to keep it interesting, to keep your body going. It's an awesome feeling to challenge yourself. It doesn't even have to be with weight loss, doesn't have to be with exercising. It could be with anything in life. Challenge yourself. Why haven't you gained the weight back this time? Because I see myself now compared to how I used to be at 361, and I look at that old person. She was depressed. She was miserable. She did not look very good. She wasn't happy, hardly smiled. And now I am happy. I am smiling. I have more energy. I'm not depressed anymore. My anxiety's gone. I just love the all over feeling of a ketogenic diet. And that's why I haven't gained the weight back, because I will never, ever go back to the old me. Plain and simple. Okay. What type of music do you listen to in the gym? I listen to heavy metal music when I'm lifting. It gives me that power. It gives me like the extra adrenaline, you know what I mean? But when I'm on the treadmill, let me tell you, I'm listening to pop. I'm listening to Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake and Pink and all of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm grooving on the treadmill. Do you really dance on the treadmill? Yes, I do. Basically, it's taking Zumba and putting it on the treadmill. It is so easy to do, you guys. It's not even funny. My lowest speed is 0.6 on a 0% incline. And my highest speed is 3.8 at a 2% incline, dancing on the treadmill. Yes, I do that. And the higher the speed, it's a little bit more difficult, but it can be done. You just have to be careful. I had many years of dance when I was younger, so that's probably where I got my coordination from. So that's why I could do that on the treadmill. But it is fun, and you burn a lot of calories doing that, let me tell you. Do I write meal plans for keto? No, I do not write meal plans for people. I am not getting caught up in that. The reason being is because I am supplying you guys with the information on what foods to eat, and listen to your body cues. Listen to, I'm hungry. No, I'm not really hungry. I'm not going to rate you a meal plan that says you have to eat at 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to eat 3 eggs and 2 slices of bacon with a half avocado. And then at lunch, you have to have, 6 ounces of pork chops with such and such. I am not getting all into that. 1, I really don't know what you like or dislike. And 2, you guys have to learn. You guys have to do your own research. And that's how you succeed in your diet, is by doing your own research. If somebody just lays out a plan for you, and what happens on, like, say, day Thursday, you don't want zucchini. Now what? Do your research, eat the foods that you love. If you need a reference, you can go to my Facebook page. I have lists of keto foods that you guys can eat. Very basic, very simple, and you make your own recipes from that, and you enjoy the foods that you love. All right? What do I think about Bulletproof coffee? I don't drink coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. The only coffee that I did like was cappuccino, and you can't have cappuccino on the ketogenic diet. Too much sugar. So, for people that do drink Bulletproof coffee, they put MCT oil in it, coconut oil, butter, heavy whipping cream. Sometimes they'll add an artificial sweetener to it. My thoughts on it, I think it's a waste. I think you should eat your food, not drink it. Some people use it as a meal replacement in the morning. They say it's a good way to get your fats in, but if you have over 100 pounds to lose, you should not be drinking Bulletproof coffee, because you want to burn your own fat that's on your body. instead of drinking it, because you have to burn through what you drink and what you eat first before your body will tap into your own fat stores. And sometimes a bulletproof coffee can run about 50 grams of fat, and that's a lot of calories, you guys. It's 450 calories. So yeah, my thoughts on bulletproof coffee, no go. I would never do it. Even if I did like coffee, it would be a no go. What I like to do, what some of my friends do that do coffee on keto, they take Premier Protein Shake, the caramel flavor, and they'll put it in their coffee as the creamer. And that way you get the protein in there, you get a little bit of carbs and not a whole lot of fat, but they say it tastes wonderful. So there you go. What do you think of the What the Health documentary on Netflix? I'll just put it to you this way. I will not take advice from Steve-O, a man who gets kicked in the nuts daily to have fun. There you go. Will you be doing keto for life? Of course, because if I went back to the SAD diet, the standard American diet, I would be put on my medications again, and I do not want that. I like being almost medication free. I feel great on the ketogenic diet. I have way more energy than I used to. The foods are just fabulous, and there is so much different recipes out there. And who do I follow? The two main people that I follow are Headbangers Kitchen and Keto Connect. I follow those guys for recipes. I don't agree with some of Keto Connect's recipes, but I do like Headbangers Kitchen. Why? Because he listens to heavy metal. Why not? So I hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A. If you guys have any more questions for me, don't hesitate to message me, or just put it in the comments below and I will answer it in the comments. By the way, I do not sell any ketone products. I do not sell anything related to keto. As a matter of fact, I do not sell anything. You guys, if I did, I'd be driving around in a newer car. You know, I'm still driving a 2000 minivan and the rust is starting to fall off. So yes, I do not sell anything. If you guys have any questions on products or anything like that, I do have friends that do sell them, but I do not promote them. I do not believe in them. So I will talk with you guys later. You guys have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow on day 18 on the War on Sugar. Bye, guys.